Not proper plates.
Yeah, proper plates.
For what?
We have burgers, and salad. Yeah.
And where are we?
We're in Broadbottom. Never stayed in Broadbottom before.
Bottoms. How's the new awning?
Very impressed actually.
How's our air awning?
It's very high. It doesn't catch on the door. It's, yeah, good quality canvas.
There you go.
Not too many dramas in it.
I think the previous owners had a drama. There is a cigarette burn just there by the looks of it. I seem to smoke that. So, right, out we go. And site's a bit noisy because there's a merchant yard next to it, but we're going to be sparking up a barbie shortly. Got the dogs with us who've not been away for ages. There's Adria, all set up. Apart from the noise of the builder's yard, we're in a very quiet spot. Adults only and no children. Right, 5:30 and it looks like the workers have gone home, so things have gone a little bit quiet. Burgers on the barbie, chilled out dog. And chilled out dog. How's your food and barbecue, Sandra?
Very nice. I'm starving.
Hey?
Very nice, and I was starving.
Right. So we'll just use one of these new. Oh, I think the dog's enjoying the barbecue. A Teflon cover for the barbecue, which seems to work quite well. That's looking nice. Let's get tucked in, I think. Tasty that. Not great. What do you think, Si? Okay, we're on Friday and I got a little bit injured last night, didn't I, Sandra, on the way back?
I'm afraid you did. It's all a bit sudden, wasn't it?
So,
A bit of a tumble, didn't you?
tripped on a curb in the darkness, but we survived. Right, it's a little bit overcast today, but we've got sunny spells. Let's go for a little walk. Right, so when we tried to find Lymefield Farm, where the campsite is, we located it down to the Lymefield Garden Centre here. So that's what you have to look out for, and then you go down the hill. And then the farm wasn't very easy to find. Was it, Sandra?
Thought we wanted to keep it, that's why I'm telling everyone.
So you'll come down this rather long drive, so just take your time as you come down, and as you carry on down the drive you'll come past Lymefield Arts and Crafts, which has got a bit of a cafe here as well. There's another car park, but you carry on down the drive. Now when we saw this sign we got a bit confused because there was no mention that the camping caravan site is down this way, but it is this way. So past the mill, which is on your left, and there's a number of terraces on the right, and you'll see a little sign on your left here. So what got us confused is when you come to this piece here, you've got signs with an arrow pointing to the right for the garden centre, but hidden away as you come past the bush, and it's quite hard to see, is the actual sign for the caravan site. So as I say, it is there, but you may miss it. So as you come to this entrance you need to turn left, not right. So you're trying to do this little yard, and on your left you'll see Lymefield Farm, and in here you've got your toilet and shower. That's where you get your clean water, and that's your elsan disposal point. and then this is the cottage where the campsite people live, and you can pay. They have a lot of recycling schemes in place as well, so that's the way you'll have come in, and you've got to be really careful you don't follow the garden centre way, because if you are towing you might get stuck. And you come to this area here in front of the cottage are the laurel bushes, and your caravan up this way. No, it's not laurel, it's beech apparently, according to Sandra. Beech.
That's holly.
Yeah. Well, the beech looks a bit like laurel. And you come on to the main site, which is just 5 pitches, adult only, and your dogs must be on the lead. So as I say, there is quite a lot of noise because there is a working yard. So that's where we're camped up. Quick walk around the back. You can see. So there's a river and a grazing field. Dogs just might get itself stuck. There's a sheep with its lambs. It's actually got 3 lambs. I'm not sure if it's adopted one or not. And that's the pitch, and there's the mill behind. Quite low down, so you're in a bit of a valley, so TV signal's a bit patchy, and a phone signal is at best sketchy. You're going to the mill shop, Sandra?
Looks like it's actually a working mill as well.
What are you going to buy?
What am I going to buy?
Yeah.
What am I going to buy?
Mismatching. I'm going to fix your name.
£2.50 when I've got time, when I've got a new job.
Running.
A little bit today.
So this is a river just at the back of the mill. So there's the mill. Have you been buying things, Sandra?
Yeah, there's a bargain there.
Walking backwards, don't let me fall over back there.
Straight across the other pattern. Straight from the middle, there you go. Buy this pattern.
Just where to go to the tunnel, isn't it? Now, if Lucy was with us, guess what?
Guess what?
We'd have a Lucy tree. Oh, you going on it?
The Lucy
comfy.
It's very comfy actually. Yeah.
Oh, right. So you've got a weir, a bridge over the road, and right up top the viaduct with the train line.
I'd rather have 2 free hands and no bags.
And we're going to have a Bear Grylls moment.
Not really, I'm not equipped to fall. We've gone down that way. I'm going back up that way.
Go for a paddle. Sorry?
Please don't fall again. Trademark.
There's something on the back, isn't there? Well, here.
I can't read it.
Take it home for a souvenir. Running out of hands.
I've run out of hands.
Yeah, you make it up.
Just.
Yeah, a bit worn out.
I'm okay, it's just my leg's still playing up.
Okay. Should we go to the maze?
Can do.
You're going in the maze. Okay.
It's not as big as the maze anyway.
Go on, Sandra. How's your little walk?
Pleasant.
Butterfly, so wildlife thing.
The Bee Hotel, isn't it?
Bee Hotel.
Anything?
Butterflies?
Maybe.
Right, so back on a barbecue, and we've got some chicken kebabs and some Moroccan lamb burgers that we picked up from the local farm shop, and grilling on the charcoal some onions. Looking tasty. Moroccan lamb burgers and kebabs. How are these, Sandra?
Well, it all looks very nice. I'm just trying the chicken kebab at the moment. It's very tasty, especially made in a local shop here.
Is it tikka?
Not sure, but it's very nice.
Well, what does it taste of?
Just nice.
Right, so on the campsite we've got a garden centre.
They have a very nice one.
Which got a deli and butcher and cafe.
Yeah, a bit of everything, yeah.
So we're going to have a quick look inside there, I think.
Very pleasant. Where the reservoir is. Posh cordials everywhere.
Table for Farrell? Yes, please.
Yeah, the only thing I'm not 100% sure of whether the drain's from the same course, obviously the drain's not ploughed yet. Probably will be actually. Yeah, it will be. It might be the only thing that sometimes they do snap them right at the bottom. Because there's loads of new ones when you see it, don't you?
The outside area.
Pretty good.
Mm?
Oh, some
Attracting the bees. Right.
well kept.
Now, I didn't take the camera out yesterday, which was Saturday. Where did we end up yesterday? Can you remember?
We did a little bit of the Hayfield Art Festival till we got bored, and then we went to the basin, which I've forgotten the name of already.
Basin?
Yeah, Canal Basin.
Canal Basin. Where are we now?
On the way up to Woodhead Pass, near the reservoirs.
So we're on Woodhead Pass.
I don't think we're on the pass yet. It was the start of the road, but I don't think so. Want to do?
You want to do what?
You could walk up the hills. Doubtless you don't want to do that way. Or you could have a little walk by the reservoir.
Trainers stand. I've not got any boots with me.
I've got mine.
Wait, just got 2 feet. Right. Okay, let's go and have a
Look at the reservoir then.
without dying. I think we can get through a little bit. So. Through the kissing gate. This is at the top of the hill, isn't it?
It's cleared a little bit, I would say.
So very in the distance, what's that over there? Is that the Woodhead Dam?
Yeah, it is.
So this would appear to be very low, wouldn't it? Very end of May, isn't it? Possibly still recovering from the hot summer of 2018, isn't it? I would suspect, and it's been a relatively dry winter.
It has.
So I would say this is the high water mark. With a bit of a beach.
Well, wind's growing there.
And this is a rather dry reservoir. Good grief, that's remarkably empty, isn't it?
There's a bit of water down there, and that's it, isn't it?
So we're actually walking on the bed of the reservoir, which is quite freaky really. Quite firm, but yeah, well down the reservoir, no water in it in fact. So this is actually quite freaky. Let's say we're in May and to be walking in the middle of the reservoir, which is just virtually empty. There's some channels up here we're going to take a look at. And just a guide to how low things are. So that's obviously taking the feed from the dam in the distance over there. That's really freaky.
Sure we're disturbing them though.
Hey?
Sure they've got babies somewhere.
That's quite remarkable when you see how far that's down, isn't it?
We should leave the birds in peace though.
Yeah, come to the end now. Now, looking at a channel that's feeding into the bit of the reservoir that is partly full. Oh, hey, way down, seriously down. You see how dried out this has been. I know plastic's in the news a lot, but obviously plastic scattered everywhere. Look at that. Freaky. More plastic. So you can just about see where the water should be up to, and the reality is that. We'll take a bit of a scramble up, I think. So I'm guessing that's where the water level sort of should be. And that's where it actually is. Goodness me. Think of that then?
It's the first time I've ever walked in a reservoir.
In a reservoir or on a reservoir?
In, I would say.
In or on?
In.
Yeah, freaky that, wasn't it? Pretty well dried up feeder. Freaky. Right, so it's actually the Torside reservoir, it would appear, that we've actually been on. Let me just quick go on to here. So we're parked there and we've just walked basically into this reservoir. and this area is closed at the minute. Would you say that's right?
Sounds right. Shall we go?
I think so. And that's the signage you'll see from the road to where we actually parked. So there's a camping and caravanning club campsite down there, up the road and turn left. Right, so we've just crossed the way from where we were before, and we're now on the Woodhead Reservoir stroke dam. So we're going to have a look at that, I think. Yep.
That was a really steep drop, what do we can see from the other side?
Bit of a burnt out Ford Galaxy. So I'm guessing this is the Woodhead Reservoir, but more the dam side that feeds down below, would you say?
I'd say it's Woodhead Dam, do you know what I think?
Yeah, it's like Woodhead Reservoir, yeah. So we sort of crossed the road. You can sort of see how it's overflows and fills, isn't it? So up these steps sort of takes you up to the Woodhead Pass. You go up and up. And up. And right onto the pass. Right, so we found a path by the reservoir, Woodhead Reservoir, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
You take the lower road and I'll take the high road. And together we'll be in Bonnie, Scotland. So over in the distance is it's Woodhead Pass, and you can see the bridge that goes over the reservoir. We can't see it too well on the GoPro, but driven over that. We've never been on this side. Here we are, back up again. So back through the gate and back along the path. So another little stop off at the back of the reservoirs, that little car park.
Indeed. So, there's still some water in here. Which is this one?
Look at now. So we're on the Torside, which is, yeah, so this is the back end of that reservoir, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so it's home of the Glossop Sailing Club. And it doesn't look like there is a walk down to the reservoir, unfortunately. We can't really get down too far. But yeah. There you go. So we just walked up and thought we could get down to the side of the reservoir, and we can't. Never mind. Yeah. And there you are. There's obviously been some subsidence at some stage, but the sailing club is over there, and you can see how far this reservoir is down, so we must have been a little bit further down that way earlier. So you can see where this is down. Even the jetty doesn't reach the water. So we did manage to get down there, so obviously people have had little campfires looking on the road. That's the way into the car park. Just going to have a quick nosy up here. So a bit more information on the Langdale Trail. Right, so that's the end of Whit Bank Holiday 2019. Have you had a good time, Sandra?
Pretty good. Nice to be in the hills again.
Yep. Hello Sky, Rusty in the back seat. Yeah, so you threw up again. And this is quite probably the last time at this caravan storage yard as well. Will you be glad to say goodbye to this one?
Well, I wouldn't count your chickens down and make sure we've got the new place up and running, but yeah.
Okay, right.